The government of St. Lucia recently accepted receipt of 5,000 ampoules of midazolam medication from the government of Brazil to assist in the treatment of COVID-19 cases and other medical conditions. Ambassador of Brazil to St. Lucia, His Excellency Anwar Nahish, expressed his government's commitment to continue supporting St. Lucia during this time and says this donation was another signal of the diplomatic relations between St. Lucia and Brazil.
We are glad to share again, to cooperate again with with Ministry of Health and with Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I hope we can keep doing this in the near future, because this, many people who doesn't know diplomacy, that you diplomats talk and talk and talk. Yes, it's important to keep on talking, but gives me a double satisfaction when you see a concrete results to benefit. I don't know who. Any person who needs can use this medicine, when diplomacy can help the common citizen, ordinary people.
Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Glensford Joseph, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Brazilian government for the timely donation and says this medication will benefit the people of St. Lucia.
This medication is so timely in that we are still managing the COVID-19 pandemic. And based on how this medication works, it helps during the process of anesthesia and with the sedation of persons. That is, it can make you drowsy or sleepy. Now, this is very important as persons impacted with COVID can become very anxious and restless, and it helps in calming these persons.
Head of Political and Economic Department in the Ministry of External Affairs, International Trade, Civil Aviation and Diaspora Affairs, Nancy Nicholas, highlighted the friendship and bilateral cooperation between the government of St. Lucia and the government of Brazil.
The business of diplomacy is not just about connecting governments, but it is also about touching the lives of the people within the various countries. St. Lucia and Brazil, we have enjoyed very favorable relationships for many decades, and these relationships continue to grow from strength to strength on our journey towards diplomatic engagement. And today, we are receiving a part of this entire diplomatic endeavor from the government of Brazil. We're receiving some medication, some pain mitigation medication from the government of Brazil. So on behalf of the government and people of St. Lucia, Ambassador, please accept the sentiments of our most sincere appreciation for this kind gesture from your government.
The midazolam medication will be used at the respiratory hospital and other public health facilities. Reporting from the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, I am Fenel Neptune.